Hello and welcome back to a Friday. It is the weekend installment of PokeFodder, and I'm really excited about this because I'm excited because it is Friday, yes, but I'm also excited because if we look at this new teaser for version 6.0, you will see in this screenshot, which it does say is under development, we have champion, runner-up, third place, and third place. I'm going to go ahead and say that we are getting a tournament mode in Pokemon Duel, and I'm very excited about that. One thing that I do on my Discord that I'm actually setting up right now, and I'm going to try to get it started next week, is I've been setting up tournaments. I don't know how they're going to do theirs. I hope that it's kind of a sit and go type tournament where as soon as they have, 8 people, a tournament goes. But maybe they're going to have weekend tournaments or week-long tournaments. That would be cool as well. Very excited about that. I think that is a pretty obvious choice for game modes that we don't currently have. I don't even know that you really have to give out rewards, but if they give out rewards for it as well, that's cool. I just kind of like the tournament style format for a game mode. And I hope that there's different themes. I hope it's not just league play, anything goes. I hope it's kind of like Ruby Hall. I hope it's not like UC Hall, but Ruby Hall, where these tournaments can happen. That would be A-OK in my book. Super excited about that. One other thing, I had to be really quick in order to grab this screenshot. But if you will notice over here on the right-hand side is a little green button. It looks like a dumbbell with an arm lifting it up. That is the same icon that came up previously when they redid the training level of the hotels. Now, this has been popping up ever since the most recent maintenance on my screen, and it's only there for a very split second. That makes me think that either there's more hotels coming, maybe, or maybe they're revamping all the hotels one by one, or maybe the hotels that we currently have, maybe they're going to revamp those. And this is an indication of how you're going to be able to access that. And this is going to tell you that you have a hotel to finish. And the reason why I say this is because previously, like after the very first Queen's Cup that we had, if you, over here on the top, top left, the little arrow that points out, people were having that show the Queen's Cup, even though there was no Queen's Cup coming up. And then a Queen's Cup was like a week later. So pretty excited about that. So good things potentially coming with version 6.0. Look at this, guys. I actually have a time booster for you to open. It's very rare that I have these that open up on my channel, and we're going to get an uncommon. We're going to get Durant, Ekans, Ingot common, and 5 Carbonite. So almost, that is the worst possible booster you can get with well, no, I guess you could get all commons, can't you? So almost the worst pull that you can possibly get. If we go look at the Gym Cup, how is the Gym Cup going for you guys? Got me some coffee this morning. We're going to knock out this video. As you see, I'm sitting here at 1 win, and let me tell you, I think I've lost 3 times. I haven't played a lot. I'm just going to be honest. I'm at 8 wins. I would say if I played 11 games yesterday, I'd say that's probably about right. So I think I've lost 3. And 2 of the games that I have lost are because I am dumb. I banished 2 of my opponent's figures in the 2 of the 3 games that I lost, and then made really, really, really dumb plays. One of them, I moved my Oricorio, the ghost version, back to attack Gengar. But when I did, I moved it back so it was touching all my other figures that were on the board. You know Gengar is going to roll 2-star purple, Contagious Terror, when that happens, and I got a weight loss. It was really dumb. My other one was with the deck you see here. I was going up against a triple Feeny deck. I banished 2 of the Feenies. I had Terrakion sitting right next to the third Feeny, which that makes complete sense. You're going to attack with Terrakion into Feeny because then Feeny can't roll Pawnee Wish against you, right? Like, duh. But no. I went ahead and brought my Nihilego down, attacked, rolled not blue into Pawnee Wish, and my opponent banished my goalie and then used Lugia, I believe, to take over goal. Really, really, really dumb plays on my part. So here I am sitting at 1 victory. What I'm going to do today is I'm not going to run the same deck that you guys saw yesterday. Rather, I'm going to go back to my all legendary birds. I don't have any specific reason why. I don't know that it's the best, but it's kind of playing homage to when I started this game just over a year ago with the birds, because like I said, I got wrecked by this deck and it wasn't even funny. This was back when I was running Skarmory and Salmons and Lugia, and those were my flying types. That kind of gives you an idea of where we were in life. So we have our opponent. Okay, the mushroom, which is going to be a pain. And, you know, I have to say, the more I use that little mushroom, is it Shitoke? Let me look at this. Yeah. Shinotic. The more I like it, I think it's a really, really nice figure. It is 1 MP. That does cause some problems, but that's how many hurdle jumps my opponent has. Isn't that funny how the first thing that I think is how many hurdle jumps does my opponent have? Anyway, I'm going to go up here in front up against Mew. He has a lot of 3 MP figures. What is most likely going to happen is I'm going to hop over him. He does have long throw. One of the rare times in life that I actually check my opponent's plates. Alright, so we're going to go here with Zapdos because I don't want him to hurdle jump over me. And I'm threatening to surround his Mew and threaten his goal at the exact same time. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go right there. So now, my opponent is going to be forced to goal block. Unless there's something that I just don't see. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to take, and I don't know which one I want to take here. We'll take Moltres. I'm going to end up blocking my goal on my next turn anyways, so I don't know that it really mattered which one I took out here. My other option, I guess, would have been taking Articuno back, but I do have the long throw, so I'm not overly concerned about losing my other entry point. I will take my Zapdos and long throw Zapdos right here. Not that big of a deal. There we go. Now I suppose that he could take... Is this a level 5 Honchkrow? No, just level 4. Okay. Alright. No big deal there. Oh, but he wants to attack. Not what I would have done there. But to each their own. Now I have two options here. I can attack with Articuno into Mew, which is probably my better option. Or I can go take his entry point. He does have Long Throw. So I think, actually, I think probably attacking with my double chancing with Articuno is it's gonna be my best option here. So here we go. This is for the win, I believe. That is going to be good enough to knock out Mew. He does not have anything that can help him here. And my Zapdos, well, yeah, that should be game, because even if he knocks out Articuno, Zapdos is still going to take hold. So we are going to get our second consecutive victory. I love seeing all the 11-0 trophies on my Discord. Again, I just don't think I'm going to get to that point. And people ask me, they're like, when are you going to push for 4,000? When are you going to push for top 100? And the fact of the matter is, I'm not nearly consistent enough for either one of those. Let's just be honest. The fact that in the gym, I will make a play like back up with a bird and attack needlessly. Like all I was trying to do with my Oricorio is curse Gengar. A very needless maneuver, but it actually also cost me the game when my opponent only had 2 figures on the board. I mean, let's be real. You cannot make those kind of plays and finish top 100 or reach 4K, because eventually you're going to face good players and those kind of moves will beat you, and even against bad players those kind of moves will beat you. So that's that. Also, rank doesn't really mean a lot to me. I don't know if you guys have noticed in this game. If it did, I wouldn't run half the decks that I actually run in league play. I would take them to room play and knock it out there. But nonetheless, all right. So we have an interesting opponent here. 2 level 10 Zapdos. 1 level 10 Zapdos is probably too many, and 2 is ridiculous. Lots of mobility with 2 Cocos on the board for my opponent. But here's what we're going to do. What are we going to do? We're going to take Moltres. We're going to throw Moltres up the outside lane. I fully expect them to counter with Zapdos. Does he have Hurdle Jump? Let's go. Come on. No Hurdle Jumps. Alright. So now we are going to take Zapdos. We're going to throw Zapdos up the inner right side lane, and I would, once again, anticipate either a Zapdos, or I could see a Rayquaza coming out right here. I do like the Charizard play, maybe attached with a Mega Charizard for this gym. Okay, so my opponent decided to take a different approach. So I'm going to go ahead and take the entry point and threaten goal. No big deal there. Now my opponent could attack my Zapdos, and probably not the best of decisions. I am now going to, and I don't have Gold Block, so I do have to keep that in mind. But I'm going to threaten. He should bring out Tapu Koko. It's right here. But he's not. Looks like Rayquaza is going to go down. Probably looking for the fly. That would have been my guess. And he doesn't have the Hurdle Jump. So, what we're going to do is we are going to bring Zapdos out. And hopefully I can just roll my gold and not have to worry about fly. If, you know, surviving this turn, I think somebody's getting knocked out. I could roll Roost. If I roll Roost, then I will bring Articuno and just surround my goal and take away the fly. I fully expect my opponent to double chance. That's very interesting play right there. Not the play that I would have anticipated. I'm actually going to cut off his ability to fly onto my goal here. I could have taken his entry point and kept him from getting a Coco out, but I feel like the safer play was to do this here. Now we will close off the second entry point and threaten this round on Zapdos. Zapdos has to attack. Zapdos can knock out Moltres pretty easily, I would imagine. Although then you're banking on, you know, rolling something positive here. So he's going to go with the double chance. If I roll Roost, that's the end of his Zapdos. If I roll 110, that's absolutely garbage. Not to fret though, because I have another legendary bird. I'm not even running Max Revive. I'm just going with it. Really anticipate my opponent bringing out his other Coco here. Probably front up against my my Articuno here. Should that move go down, I will take my Articuno, hop over, and attack into this Coco. Seems like a pretty fair play to me. So we're going to hop over here. We're going to go after the one next to his goalie. And we are going to Roost. More than likely, I can see his Tapu Koko coming down here. Okay, he wants to bring out his... I can dig it. We're going to go ahead and just cover up our goal. That doesn't really matter. We're just going to hop over here and threaten this around on Rayquaza, who will probably escape out over to the other entry point. But, oh, whoops. Rip me. Let's go back after this right here. That is going to be good enough. See, things like that, I didn't see that I was going to get surrounded, and I had other better plays that I could have done, having seen that I was going to get surrounded. We are going to take Sharp Beak. We're going to beef up Articuno here just a smidgen. I really don't have a plan for what's going to happen next. I still have my long throw, I still have Herbal Jump, still have counterattack. We are going to come down here, we're going to go after this Tapu Koko and roll Roost again. Now, we need our other Articuno to hang on for an attack here, or it's pretty much GG. That's perfect. We can deal with that. But if we lose Articuno, we're still in a world of hurt. Okay. We're going to go ahead and sacrifice this one to get rid of Zapdos. I just felt like Zapdos was a bigger threat at that moment. Because if he knocked out my Articuno, then we were going to have to do something about it. So we're going to fly up the outside lane here. Go back after that entry point. Which he is going to concede the entry point. We will absolutely take that. I'm thinking Zapdos can slide over here, hopefully knock out Tapu Koko in one try, take over the entry point. That actually is going to work out really well, and it's going to make me change my game plan just a little bit here. I don't feel double chancing is absolutely necessary here. And it wasn't. So worst case scenarios, we're going to get both of his entry points opened. He'll bring Rayquaza out here, and I can't front up against. Oh, that was a very interesting play, because my gold into his purple didn't happen. So we're going to go out over here. Thunder Charge, okay. Rayquaza is actually pretty crippled by Thunder Charge. Sorry about that. And we'll just slide over here. And then we are going to Thunder Charge both his Zapdos. Move this Rayquaza out of the way. But I'm still going to Thunder Charge his Zapdos because I want to remove one of his attacks. Zapdos is pretty inconsistent as is, with an extra miss section. I'm cool with that. I'm actually going to go around. Could spell bad news for us. And it does. And now is when we really need this double chance. So here we go. If he rolls melee, melee wish, we lose. I mean, that's just all there is to it. But he rolls the straight up miss. I imagine Zapdos comes down, takes over my entry point. Or he could just attack with Ray. Alright, that being said, we're going to take over the entry point. Gonna try to... I have to close these doors off, and I can't hold his entry points. And that's a little disturbing, although I guess this could be game if we lose this roll. And that is going to be GG. So, what you going to do? My inability to hold an entry point loomed very costly there. And, well, there you go. My opponent, this is something that I don't do that my opponent did. He attacked relentlessly. Like, I never attacked his goalie. I always set up surrounding entry points. He really didn't even care about my entry points. He just attacked my goalie, or whomever was protecting my goalie relentlessly, and you can see how that turned out for him. So maybe something that I need to work on. Also, this deck is not that great. C-Dot, who cares? Who cares? More trash for the trash bin. But let's go into deck building real quick. And what I want to do is we're going to edit our figures. And we're just going to get rid of all of them. You all have to go home. What I want to do is we're going to set up a Tapu Koko. We are going to set up a Zapdos. We are going to set up Altaria. We are going to set up Rayquaza of our own, Charizard with, because I like Charizard Y better than Charizard X, although Charizard actually, Charizard X removes you from the game for a few plays. And since I'm going to have all 3 MP figures, no, not all 3, because Ray will only be 2. And then let's take Shiny Ray. I've not used Shiny Ray at all. Let's remove all these plates real quick. Max Revive, we're going to say no. No Max Revive. We're going to go Charizard, and I have to remember it's Charizard X, because I'm typically used to Charizard Y. Max Revive? No, I don't think so. I think let's go with Long Throw. Long Throw. Long Throw. Okay. Long Throw. Long Throw. There we go. My gosh. Scoop Up would probably be good here. Swap Spot might be good here. Let's throw in a counter attack. And then a double chance. Does that all that look good to you? Looks good to me, off the top of my head. And we have enough energy for one more game. Let's see how we do. I don't expect a whole lot out of this deck, but it's still worth giving it a try to see. Does it work? We have an opponent. Oh, I think it's gonna be like just a meme that people run Deoxys decks, Cosmo decks, because they're just at this point in time they're not good anymore. I might lose this. I mean, let's be real here, but at the same time, like, people just can't let it go. They just have to run their Dios, which is fine. Let's see, who do we want to... We're just going to throw Ray out. 140, I mean, even if his Deoxys is fully beefed, and it's not, like, Deoxys can't handle the 140. So we'll just... And I have Break Energy. I have 2 chances at Break Energy, which is awesome. Like, I kind of feel bad for my opponent here. I'll just cover up the goal with Zapdos. Did I bring Long Throw with me? I did. So I'll set up a surround on a speed form here. I'll just slide over there. He has Hurdle Jump, Go Block. He did already trigger his Cosmo Energy. So now he's going to be forced to move his speed form out of the way. Oh, man. sure. Thank you. Is he running max revive? No max revives. I can go Mega with my Charizard. Okay. In which case I will just set up the Shuppet wall. Let my opponent see what he wants to do next. Let's see. What do we want to do? We're going to go here. Which if he moves down with his Deoxys attack form and doesn't win the roll, which he didn't win the roll, and he's going to respin, and now he's going to make me respin. Perish Song would be great here, actually. Nope. We're going to get the Flamethrower instead. We will just slide Coco down. So now he's only going to do 120 damage. Coco can almost cover that. And I don't have Gold Block, so this could get precarious here in just a second. But he has now burned off both of his double chance plates. So we will take Zapdos. I have a double chance, which means that I will most likely... Okay. So the question now becomes, who do we trust more? Here's what we're going to do. Yes, we're going to double chance Ray. We're going to slide over here. Attack. I don't know that... Oh my goodness. Really? Really? Like I said, I will probably lose to the Dio deck. That was pretty ridiculous right there. Well, that was just bad play on my part. I don't even know. Like, that was just bad rolls. You know, I rolled enough to knock him out, then got re-rolled. And then Rayquaza on a double chance rolls a miss and then is white. Any other roll would have... The fly would have saved the game, or the gold obviously would have knocked him out. So there you go. Deoxys is no longer good despite it winning. Plenty of bad decks have won before. So there you go. We go 1 win and 2 losses. And that is what it is. So that's going to bring an end to my video. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And until next time.